Alright, anyone wants to play some more Sherlock Holmes? Of course you do. Who doesn't like Sherlock Holmes? Alright, so we want to get into the cloakroom here at the Kew Gardens with we have some planned theft and most of all we have a murder. And we're gonna go fetch Toby. He's gonna be here again helping us. It's gonna be awesome. But first of all, we didn't get keys for the cloakroom because personal belongings in there. But we're like, whoopsie. You know, we're totally gonna get in there, so yeah. I mean, really. LT, rotate all. Oh. Alright. Oh! Okay. Oh dear. I did not know that. Okay. Well, I think that might be good. Okay. Huh. There we go. Ah, lockpicking.
Open.
Cloakroom. Holmes can just command the doors to open. Martin Hamish's locker.
Martin Hamish's locker.
Hello.
Father and I. Kew Gardens. A review on rare and exotic plants. Martin Hamish has written several pieces.
Martin Hamish's ambition, Mr. General Secretary. Recent events unfolding at Kew Gardens obliged me to renew my application for the management position. As I have stated already in my previous letters, I believe that no one is better suited for the post. While Mr. Montague Dunn was alive, I understood your reservation to my suggestion. Your reasons were political, and so I was happy to comply. But now the Kew Gardens lie in disorder. How can I stand by and allow it? How can I leave them in the hands of inexperienced people with no motivation? I must urge you to cast your decision as a matter of urgency, so that I may devote myself entirely to the noble task ahead, and free my mind from this uncertainty.
Martin Hamish studied chemistry. Interesting.
Alright. Watson is on the lookout. Albert's locker.
Albert's locker.
Ooh, everyone's got hats.
Specialist articles on shipyards and ship construction. Albert Dunn has a great passion for shipbuilding and the sea.
A rejection letter from the British Royal Naval College.
Royal Navy School of NCOs, Recruitment Centre, London. Sir, it is my regret to inform you that despite your excellent results within our entry examinations, we are unable to invite you into the Royal Navy School. Your father, Mr. Montague Dunn, has expressed his intention to entrust you to the directorship of the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew, and it is clear that he would not release you for an entire year of naval training. Please accept all our best wishes for your future at Kew Gardens. Yours very faithfully, G.M. Lemarchand, Director of the Royal Navy Training Centre. Seriously, his father's just ruining his life. What a jerk.
A picture of Miss White and Albert in front of the University of London.
And they seem to get along.
Says Watson from the other room. Okay, Miss White's locker.
Miss White's locker.
Jewel box. Why does she have that with her? To work. What?
These jewels must be worth a small fortune.
And she puts them in here, really? Dear Margaret, I know how your financial troubles are overwhelming you at this present time. Please let me reassure you that I could not permit you to remain in such a dilemma. I was born of a wealthy family. I would consider it an honor if you might accept my help. Your devoted servant, Albert. Oops.
A vanity purse. It is of high quality.
Alright. Letter from the family. Margaret, we were surprised to receive your letter. How could you think to ask us for money after all of these years that have passed since you left and without any thought of us? You have never shared with us any detail of your success at university, but you choose to do so now? We suppose you must be ashamed of us, for we are not from the same high class as your new friends. Yes, we are modest people, but you should learn to put your family first, as we at home have always done. And none of us ever compromised their reputation, as it appears you have already with your employer, Mr. Dunn. No, Margaret, it is you who makes us feel ashamed. Your parents.
Apparently, Miss White is a capable student.
A draft of the letter that Miss White sent to her parents.
Alright. Miss White's family, White studies, poisoning. No. Nope, nothing. Okie dokies. I think we can go talk to people again. What is it? Oh, what is the door over here, though? Office
Locked.
door, yeah. We have to go into all the rooms. Ooh, champagne. Oh, this is probably Montague Dunn's office.
French wine. A remarkable vintage. Champagne. Montague Dunn had good taste.
Or an expensive taste. Or just a taste for alcohol. My dearest Margaret, following our last conversation, I believe it might be better if you vacate your position here at Kew Gardens. As you pointed out quite bluntly, you are no longer in need of my support. You are quite able to stand up for yourself in this world, as you say. Well, I give you back your freedom and wish you nothing but good luck. Montague Dunn. Ooh. Is that so? Didn't I see something flash over here? No, probably just me. Okay.
Newspapers discussing Kew Gardens.
The Times, new plant species. The Kew Gardens team are pleased to announce the successful production of a new variety of barley, one that retains a complete resistance to the cold. They have named it the Siberian barley. Mr. Martin Hamish, the proud cultivator of the graft, will hold a press conference next Monday morning upon this very subject.
A photograph of Montague Dunn and Reynold Hamish.
His father, probably. Director's safe. Open. Oh, hello. I don't know how I'm supposed to react to something? How do I do this? I can skip it, but I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Okay, now I see what I'm doing. Aha! It's one of these brute force puzzles. Alright. Two. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Maybe it makes sense, actually. 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe? Yes, and 4 the other way. What? Aw. I thought I got it. Alright, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay, 5. Almost done, almost done. Almost done. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. No skipping. Director's safe. Letter. Lawyer's help. My dear friend, please allow me to express my disappointment upon reading your last letter. I am paying you to defend me, not to accuse me. Kew Gardens is a royal institution. We are granted the great opportunity to travel the world and to save the most extraordinary, precious, and rare species of plants. Our duty is to protect such species, and from those who might wish to use them for dubious purpose. This divine syndicate of whom you speak have no right to hold such precious plants. Remember the case of June 14th, 1889. So I must respectfully ask you once again to notarize the permissions on these plants on the behalf of Kew Gardens. The documents were sent to you on Monday. P.S. See you in Boodles on Tuesday as always. Montague Dunn. He does seem to care a little. Letter of complaint. Mr. Dunn, we must ask you for the last time for the return of our dear sisters. You do not have any right to hold them imprisoned. They do not belong to you. Your so-called permissions are wholly false. You are hiding behind lies. You lie. We need not elaborate. The lie, we need not elaborate, that was reported in the press as the case of June 14th, 1889. What you have done is quite abhorrent. Be very sure that we shall never abandon our family members. We trusted you and regret having done so. The Divine Syndicate. The members of the Divine Syndicate pressed a complaint against Kew Gardens and mentioned an old case that had been published in the newspapers as the case of June 14th, 1889. Letter, more letters.
I suggest that we don't tell Miss Margaret White about this document.
Debt of Miss Margaret White to Mr. Montague Dunn, rental of a suite of rooms at Oxford Street, an educational scholarship at the London University, credits opened at Hamilton, Radigan House Tailors, and at Bairds & Sons Luxury Jewelers. Whoa, he's been paying a lot! Whoa. Okay, Divine Syndicate. Where do we have that? Oh, White's Expulsion. White and Dunn. I want more here. It's White's family. Here we go. Deadly plant stolen. White studies. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Disagreement. Miss White and Mr. Dunn had a recent disagreement. Montague Dunn was planning to release Miss White from her position at Kew Gardens. And White's situation. Margaret White's studies and social situation were completely dependent upon Montague Dunn's wealth. Yeah, it certainly seems that way. Alright, let's go talk to some people again, and then we can go home and do stuff, said Baker Street. Hey, Hamish. What's up, dude?
Mr. Hamish, was someone from your family connected with Kew Gardens?
Family? No. I'm the only one with a passion for botany.
I do not think so. This photograph of you and your father at Kew Gardens suggests the opposite.
But you have no right to.
Do tell us more about your father.
He was, indeed, the greatest botanist of his time in the British Empire. He worked together with Montague Dunn until the end of his life. He brought me in at the age of 12.
Did he get on well with Mr. Dunn?
No, I couldn't say that. They expanded Kew Gardens together, that was all. And it was all my father's work, for Dunn always lived the high life.
So Mr. Dunn was not helping your father?
Oh yes, he provided the financial support. And as far as he was concerned, that fulfilled his role. But the worst of it was, he declared himself as the master of Kew Gardens. Fame meant nothing to my father, so it was easy for Mr. Dunn to take all the credit.
Maybe... Have you ever thought about the fact that they might have, that might have been an agreement between them? That your father got to work with the plants, like take care of everything, and then Dunn could be like the face outwards, and your father is the one who makes it work on the inside. Like, it could have been an agreement.
There is a bust of Montague Dunn in the nursery.
A bust? Oh, that old thing. Further proof of that outrageous ego of his.
But why in that room, in particular?
Oh, I don't know. It has always been there.
Nope.
It is strange, because I recovered a fragment of the bust inside the Colonial Collection Room.
Really? Oh, well, so I am mistaken. It ought to have been removed during the cleanup. This room is so small.
Do you know who moved it?
I have no idea. Surely Mr. Dunn requested it. Do you have any more questions like this? Because fragments of rock are not my responsibility.
Evidently.
Evidently.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
Talk a bit with Albert. Talk with Miss White again, maybe.
I perceive that you are passionate about the Royal Navy.
Passionate? No, not really. I like ships, that is all.
Are you quite sure? You do not seem to be so interested in plants.
It's difficult, that's all. My future is here. It has never been about anything else.
And yet I know that the Royal Naval College rejected your application.
Ah, you truly are as clever as they say. Yes, that's correct. And in fact, my father was strongly against the idea. He did his best to ruin my plans, although I almost did succeed. But my dreams were shattered, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
I mean, you could just change and start there now, can't you? But, I mean, everyone has a motive right now, which is the point. So, hey, no, wait, you're not here. You're in the seed. Oh, she's like at the end here at the seed house. Do 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 do. And I really think this is actually faster than going through the nursery.
Poor Mr. Montague Dunn.
Oh.
It is so awful.
Alright, you didn't have anything to say. Alright, Baker Street. This is not big. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man. Why can I not just click the correct controls? There is something apparently so hard about that for me. I don't know why. And we have these left as usual. Okay. Albert's motive. Albert had a motive to kill his father, Montague Dunn. Dunn had thwarted Albert's dream of joining the Royal Navy. By killing his father, Albert could have his revenge and eventually succeed in his father's place as the director of Kew Gardens. Hamish's motive. Martin Hamish had a motive. He believed that he and his father's lives had been ruined by Dunn, who had taken the credit for all of their work. Hamish wished to take over the directorship of Kew Gardens, but he knew that would not be possible with Dunn still alive. Alright. Okay, now I want to go to Baker's. Stop clicking the wrong buttons! Ah! Okay, now, finally. Whew. The bust of Montague Dunn was situated in the Colonial Collection Room. It was recently removed and thrown into a refuse bin in the nursery. Yeah. Alright. No, stop. Please, just go to Baker Street. Finally! Woo! Took a ridiculously long time. I'm not sure if I've been wearing every single suit or not. I can't remember. I think maybe. Maybe. Toby! Watson, are you looking at the lady in the window now?
Come on, Toby. We have some work for you to do.
Let us go to Kew Gardens.
Well, in a minute.
Someone should take Toby for a walk. Have you found something interesting?
Maybe. Maybe not. Alright. Oh, archive. Ensemble Unbroken Pot. Nah. Economic science, no. Technology, history, medicine, botany. Let's see here. Maybe? No.
That is not the one I need.
Newspapers. Where do I find that? Research, maybe. Here we go. Martial arts. Marks and symbols. Here we go. Divine Syndicate. The Divine Scholastic Syndicate for Vegetation Veneration. The members of the syndicate worship Trewan, the God King. They strive to obtain spiritual peace and release themselves from the material world, so generous donations are appreciated. Lol.
Here it is.
The Divine Syndicate is not a supplier to Kew Gardens. Besides, there is no address here.
Alright, next. Symbol. That means over here. London Garden Supplies, maybe. Seymour's Garden Equipment and Supplies. We are a premium supplier for all your landscape, gardening, and timber requirements. Full range supply and delivery of sands, soils, mulches, pots, and anything else you may need. 3 Blurton Road, London.
Here it is.
And last. Newspaper, 1889. Ooh, The Adventure of the Copper Beaches. Okay, that is definitely a Holmes story. Scandal of the Divine Syndicate. The Strand. Scandal at Divine Syndicate Club. The Divine Syndicate Club, followers of the Divine Syndicate Club. Followers of the God King Trevon, situated on 48 Grosvenor Street, Carlton Road, protectors of plants and more particularly trees, are currently the subject of an administrative investigation. Leaders of this organization are suspected of financial malfeasance. It may be that this investigation will lead to charges of judiciary. Meanwhile, many voices have risen high against this inspection, denouncing the state. In fact, this private organization, which is given as its goal the defense and protection of nature, and which incorporates many persons of influence, including political representatives of the opposition party.
Here it is. And here is the Divine Syndicate's address. Perfect. It is time to find out what they have against Montague Dunn.
Yeah. First, I want to go check out all the clothes. Okay. That was light suit. Alright. We've worn that. We've worn that. Pretty sure we've worn that. And that. I think we've worn everything now. Yeah. Let's go back to casual suit. And should we put the hat on? Nah. There we go. casual suit, Holmes. Yeah. Alright. We can go to the Divine Syndicate, and we have some dialogue. But I want to go do... Oh, wait a minute. What was that? No! Ah! Trewan, the God King, is the Divine Syndicate's idol. Garden o' Heaven, 3 Blurton Road. Gardening equipment, clay pots, accessories, tools. We should ask someone about that. Okay, let's go back to Kew Gardens first. Because we have Toby with us. Toby's all ready. Stop clicking the Y button, Wardfire. Here we go. Toby! 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 Oh, Holmes has a purple on him now, suddenly. Toby! 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 Toby!
Let us take Toby to the laboratory. He will pick up the scent of this mysterious substance.
Okay.
Search, Toby. Search.
Toby! I love how they've done that Toby has another way of seeing the world. It's like, this is actually... I'm presuming this is... yeah, I mean, this is sort of Toby seeing through his nose. I think dogs don't see that much color. Oh. He didn't even get Holmes to open the door for him. Run, Toby! Fly! Flax your ears, or whatever. Hey, Martin Hamish! Hello. Oh, he doesn't care. Oh well. No. Watson! Watson! Stop it. Are you Watson, by the way? Yes, you are. Of course you are. If you're standing in the way, you're Watson. Whee! Ooh. Huh, where's this going? Do 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 do. Where's this going? What? Hidden place. Sniff. Go, Toby, go!
Congratulations, Toby. Now let us see what you have found.
Hidden bottle.
This is the bottle that was used in the laboratory. It was buried here. There is still some liquid remaining in the bottle, with gold flakes. A tiny caterpillar. Not surprising to see one in a garden, but at the bottom of a bottle.
That's a little more weird. Chemistry flask buried under the ground at Kew Gardens. We'll have to go check that out. Hey, Toby!
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Come, Toby. Walk with me. Nope. Toby is like, I'm gonna stay here and sniff the flowers. Alright, Martin Hamish. Got lots of questions for you. All the time.
Are you aware of the Divine Syndicate?
The Divine what? Is this a joke?
No, I am quite serious.
What a ridiculous name. Anyway, I have never heard of this syndicate.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
Bye-bye. Aw, he looks so happy here. Outside, he looks proud. Aw, I love Toby.
Tell me, have you ever heard of the Divine Syndicate?
No, I cannot say that I have.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
I can talk to someone more about it. Either at the Divine Syndicate or Miss White. I guess I'll go check with Miss White. Just to be sure. Do. Oh, there we go. Haha.
The Divine Syndicate. Does that name mean anything to you, by any chance?
Not at all. But it is a very pretty name.
Okie dokie.
Thank you, miss.
I clicked the right button. Well, sort of. Go back to Baker Street. I want to do the analysis first. And then in next episode we're gonna go to the Divine Syndicate. Yeah. I have no idea what we would be doing in Scotland Yard at this precise moment, but you know, go say hi to Lestrade maybe or something. All right, analysis table.
Let us determine just what we have found here.
Yeah.
Let us pour liquid from the bottle into a test tube to perform an analysis.
Okay.
This is the bottle that we found hidden at Kew Gardens. Let us use a pipette to take a sample of the liquid and fill a test tube.
Oh. That was a lot of it. Oh. Okay.
A colorless, water-based liquid. Quite a strong floral aroma.
Holmes? What are you doing?
It has a bitter taste.
What if it's poisonous?
Did you ever see poison stored in enormous jars like that? Anyway, there is a doctor nearby.
So what do you think it is?
It is some kind of organic compound. Let us vaporize the liquid and see what happens.
Holmes! Oh.
Small colorless crystals. Colorless, tiny crystals that are soluble in water, with a floral smell and a bitter taste. Watson, could you pass me that small bottle, please?
Of course.
Would you please
Here
turn
you
off
are.
the fire?
Holmes, do you know what it is?
Wagner's reagent. There was a label on the bottle that you passed to me.
No, Holmes, I meant the bottle that we found.
Let me add the reagent and see if there is any sediment, and then I shall tell you.
Do you know what it is? It's Wagner's reagent. It says on the sticker on the bottles. No, not that one. Smartass. Please! This is gonna burn the entire house down. It'll probably cost you lots of money.
I need to take a pipette.
Okay. Pipette it is. Holmes. Holmes has like the same humor as I have. That's awesome. Whoa. It's red.
Red sediment, just as I suspected. This liquid is of organic origin. It contains some alkaloid. Most likely it is unstable, and that is why there is a quantity of gold dust to prevent contamination.
Okay.
This mixture is probably a fertilizer. Someone was carrying out unusual experiments in the garden's laboratory.
Okay, so you just drank fertilizer. Yum. We can still talk to someone about that. Ooh, wait a minute. We found a bottle containing alkaloid and caterpillars at Kew Gardens. There's no doubt that they were used for an experiment. Alright, and that's that for today. And next time we're gonna go to this Divine Syndicate and check it out. What? Alright, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see ya.